Guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Stonehearth. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because here in New Nerdingham, things are going pretty well. We have everybody, it looks like anyway, heading off to have some food just there. It is just going into nighttime there as well, which means in the morning we might have a new Hearthling. I should say, it has been about a week since I last played this. I know there was a bit of a gap of time between part 7 and part 8, and then this is part 9, I think. I know there was a gap there. That's because I wasn't really playing this and I didn't want to put out part 8 and then not have another episode, but what I wound up doing was I didn't put out part 8 because I already didn't have, I don't know, I was a little bit lazy. I was playing For Honor because it had just come out. I was playing some Sniper Elite 4. I was playing some new games that had come out, so I gave this a little bit of a break and also started playing Factorio. So hopefully don't mind too much going forward. My idea is that this game is going to be every other day, with Factorio going every other day that isn't for this game. So this will be a lot more regular than it has been. That's the plan anyway. That's what I'm going to be doing for at least the next 2 weeks, because my schedule seems to change every 2-ish weeks. So that's the plan. This will be regular, and I do apologize for the delay between the previous episode and the one before that. Now, with that said, today, I'm not really jumping into this with any real idea of what we're going to be doing. I would like to get this building finished. I would like to grow the population. So once I get a little bit of a look at the daily report in the morning, we can see what we're going to need a lot more of to then grow the population, because we do have these fields here which aren't really getting all that much loving, so we are probably going to want to get another, well, we have 2 farmers, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have 2 cooks as well, so it seems interesting that not a lot's being done here, but I guess these fields are technically very inefficient, so let's wait for the daily update and just see what happens before I start making some changes, because right here, each row is an individual field, which is more efficient than what I've done over here with the little 5x5 ones. Because what I can do here is have 5 rows of growables versus 3 rows of growables. So really getting rid of all this does make sense. Like I said, I want to see the daily update so we can see, or the daily report, whatever it's called, so we can see what exactly is going to be going on with that. So that shouldn't be too far away. Where is everybody at the moment anyway? Some of them having a bit of a snooze. You're in there having a bit of a snooze as well. Not bad. Good old level 6 archer there. Speaking of archers and warriors, do we have anything we need to go and fight at the moment? Doesn't look like it, which is good news. So, where is my daily report? Can you send it my way, please? Anybody? Daily report. Desperately need to see the daily report, because I know, based on that, what I'll be doing today. It's like being given your itinerary for a day. It's like getting into a workplace or school or something and saying, hey, this is what we're doing. So we have the food. We have the net worth. We are going to need more food. So we have our 25th Hearthling. Not bad. What I am going to do is I would like to go and just remove all of these zones here. It would be really nice if I, can I click? No, I can't just hit delete on my keyboard. It would be nice to be able to click and drag to remove these areas, kind of like what you do in RimWorld. So that's something that would be lovely. I really feel like I should write up a lot of my ideas for games and actually submit it to forums and stuff, especially these early access ones. Not that I think I have the best ideas or anything. I realize I say a lot in videos like, oh, I have this idea that I think would be really good, but I never go and submit it to the forums, so the devs never see it. And I don't expect people to go and submit my ideas for me, so it really would make sense to go and do that. Now we're growing some carrots, some corn, some turnips, some wheat. I believe that one is silkweed, and this one is pumpkins. So that's fine. Let me get a couple more rows of crops here. We'll just go for more turnips, I think. Turnips and carrots are pretty good because they're so quick. But just more of these, I think, will end up being more efficient than the farms that we had. So get those in there like that. Then the we can get more carrots just up here because we might as well, and we do want to get as much food as possible. The one thing to keep in mind, though, is that if we hit our storage limit or if we get too close to it, we are going to have some issues growing the population much further, but that should be totally fine. We'll hopefully get those ready to grow as soon as possible. Not entirely sure where my farmers are at the moment. Are you a farmer? Or I think you're a cook, right? Yeah, you're a level 1 cook. Oh, there's a farmer. And there's the other one. Okay. Maybe we should get a third farmer. Maybe we get a third farmer and just go all in with the 7 wooden swords. Nah, I'm good, mate. Maybe we should go all in with farming. Although I do want to expand my troops here, because I have been reading some of the comments and some people have been saying that one archer in a tower isn't very efficient. I've seen a couple of people saying it. One archer, my accent went weird there. My accent sort of went like very Northern One archer. That's not even Northern Irish. What? That's OR. One archer in a tower is not very good. I don't know what this accent is. Oh, it went a bit Southern. It's gone a bit Southern Irish. Okay. I have this problem a lot with accents. When I do some of them, they always end up sounding like they're from the South. It's like when I do a Welsh accent. I can't really do a Welsh accent because it always ends up sounding like it's from Dublin. So that's a fun story. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get to here is that one archer in a tower isn't very efficient because archers are supposed to sort of be shooting in mass. So having them all in one group, I think, is going to work out a bit better here, which is what we have with this group right here. So hopefully that'll work out, and I guess we could say that Dara is maybe gonna go. I mean, you've got the best body out of these two. What is good for mind here? Like, what mind is good for complex mental activities such as crafting. Body is health, and then spirit is befriending animals. So I assume you would be good. You would be good, I feel, in combat. So Olive, can I get you to just be a farmer? I just want more farmers. I'm gonna make Olive a farmer because her name's Olive. And that might be namist, but yeah, we'll have Olive become a farmer because the farmers aren't really doing much with these fields at the moment anyway. They're just now starting to look after them. Hold on, have I not even chosen a crop for this? I haven't even chosen a crop for these. God darn it. Let's get some pumpkins in these ones. Do they grow fast? Oh, they are fast growing. Good. Yeah, we'll get some pumpkins in here. And we'll get something else opposite them that is going to be a foodstuff as well. I'm a little bit worried that we are going to wind up being low on food for a day or two whilst all of this is growing. But we'll go for more turnips in there. They're not necessarily delicious. They're not necessarily nutritious. But it is a foodstuffs. And that's kind of the important thing we're going for here. So get me a bunch of turnips in there. And there we go. So hopefully, we're going to see some good things come of all of this. Look how dense the crops are. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I want to see. Any enemies around yet? I just want to go fight some. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Let's send... that's my Lando Calrissian. It's not really an impression. It's just a quote. I feel... I say that a lot, I realize. I say that an awful, like, all the time. I see something and I just immediately go, hello, what do we have here? And I don't feel like people appreciate the fact that that is not supposed to be Lando Calrissian, but that is where it comes from. Empire Strikes Back, when he first sees Leia coming off of the Millennium Falcon, one of Lando's first things that he does is to look at her and go, hello, what do we have here? And it's an interesting way to introduce the character. I feel like it sums him up pretty well. And then he turns into a completely different character for a while, and then he sort of redeems himself a little bit later down the line. It's Star Wars, man. I haven't watched Empire Strikes Back in a while, and I feel like I need to. I really do. I also feel like this commentary's all over the place. I do apologize. I get like this sometimes. Yeah, from time to time, I just end up rambling and not really talking about the game. But to be fair, there's not a lot to talk about at the moment. We're growing crops. We just fought a thing. We're building a house, which is nearly done, actually. Not bad. Not bad. I do feel like I want to try and build like a little town square or something. I'm also curious to see if I can perhaps go to here and say that I'd really like to cover the mine here. I'm curious to see if that is a thing I can do. It sort of doesn't really look like it, though. What if I was to put a slab, just a bunch of slabs around here, sort of like this? Oh man, I just said the word slab and reminded myself of that creepy guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog. So, again, off on a tangent here that no one's going to care about, but Courage the Cowardly Dog was one of my favorite shows as a kid, right? And there's an episode in which there is this demon thing because they find like some ancient slab, and it's so, that show was for kids but was so creepy. Like, there's so many episodes that are just beyond creepy. And it amazes me that that was a show for kids, because the entire show was like old school kind of Cartoon Network 2D animation. But this demon spirit thing was rendered in 3D and was really, really eerie. Because all he said was, like, in the creepiest voice, just, "Return the slab." Like, it was so weird, man. I don't understand that show sometimes, because there's just bits like that that are honestly scary. Like, look it up. You're on YouTube right now, right? I assume you're not watching this in some other website. You better not be. But no, just look it up. Just look, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Return the Slab, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's honestly unpleasant. Well, that's unfair. It's a good well, no, it's unpleasant. It's a good show. It's just that bit is particularly creepy. Anyway, let me go and remove that because I didn't mean to place it. And that should be fine, right? That right there, I do hope they can construct it. But that'll do. That's gonna be the new building. So, finished editing. Build, please. And let's hope they can actually do it. I have my doubts. I really do. Well, actually, some of it is getting done there. I guess we'll see if this is possible. Not certain, but we'll find out. Can we remove this ladder very quickly, please? Yeah, I do hope this works, because I want to cover the mine so we can actually like build on top of it. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, this is done. Beautiful. We've got our new building. I also realized I need to make a point of assigning beds to people, because they like it when they have a bed that is like their own rather than sharing a bed. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell. I mean, I think the only way to tell if someone has a bed is to click on it, right? No. So I can't even tell. I mean, already owns a similar object. Fair enough. What have we got here? We're getting there with food. Not bad. Definitely not bad. This is coming along quite nicely over here as well. These guys are doing something. Oh, you're putting the floor in already. Good. Not bad. Hello. Oh, puny town. Me stand here with bad news for you. I am Banner Goblin of OGO's SKULLBONKER, Rider of Mountain. My master demands you pay tribute in form of all you have. You give everything or you pay. Anyway, it matter not. I here only to warn you. Muster your gold, so it easy for us to collect. We be back soon. That guy's voice was all over the place. Like, one moment he's very posh and proper, the next moment, not so much. I like it. It's fine. Totally fine. Any goblins around then? Because I know that they're going to be coming to attack me soon. I know what's going on here. I know where this is going. I'm just a bit worried about it. I'm also thinking that it really would make sense to maybe... Oh, hello. Got some bad guys there. It might make sense to look into trying to get back to the island, like through this little pass here. I might give that a shot, but first, let me send Red Team to go kill that thing. Where's red team? There's red team. Okay. This should be fine. We should be alright. So they're going to attack it. It's getting wrecked, which is fine. And then the rest of them are also getting wrecked. Beautiful. Right, can someone chop this tree down, please? Because I need to clear space here. I wanna chop that down. Because I reckon this as the little passage for a bridge could be good. Also, house construction. Oh, we're actually gonna. Oh, hello. What's this? Are you afraid, Valiant Town? OGO's so-called war chief will be here soon. For you. To borrow strength to rise means to fall when strength fails. OGO borrows his power not from his so-called sire, but from the babe he stole. Upon this paper you shall find the lullaby to soothe the mountain's soul. Find a stolen flute. Bid your woodworker pitch it to this melody. Place it in OGO's great ogre's path, and watch self-importance meet its just reward. Fight hard, little town. Fate is meaningless, but were it not, yours would be to rise. Okay, thank you. Interesting. Okay. Are we gonna get this bit built? I do hope so. Although I realize, is there a bit down there they can't get to? Yeah, there is. We might have some trouble with that. Or not. Hold on a minute, what? I feel like someone down there is like... Oh, there is scaffolding down there, isn't there? I just can't see it because it's doing that weird bug thing that it does. Okay. Fair enough. Look at this, though. We've covered up the quarry. We've properly covered up the quarry. We have the food. We don't have the net worth. That's fine. I'm actually quite pleased with that. That doesn't look terrible. So they're going to go take down the scaffolding. And now if I want to go into the quarry, I have to use the X-ray thing and then bring the terrain down like this. Which is fine. Like, I don't mind doing that. Because it actually lets me, you know, see the proper depth of the quarry. Not bad. Okay. I'm really, really pleased with that. There we go. No more quarry. Job is done. Okay. So we are going to have to deal with goblins real soon. Including a giant ogre. So, I think it's probably a good time to go into construction, design a building, and say that I want a building that's going to be like this. So, let me do some slabs like this for a second. Because I want my... No, I don't know if this is actually going to work, but we're going to find out. I want just a small diagonal bridge going across here like this. This is going to take a little bit of time, but that's okay, because it's smaller than anything we've tried to build before in terms of bridges. So it might actually work. And it might not, but we're going to find out. Well, they're building it in a very strange way. I've seen some of them building it from up here, and I've seen others coming along trying to build scaffolding to get up to it to then build it. I'm not really sure why. I mean, as you can see, some of them can just walk along the top and build it, but... Yeah, they're insisting on the scaffolding, which has me a little bit worried that they're probably going to get about halfway across and then not bother. Yeah, there's actually... They want scaffolding there as well. I wonder if I was to go ahead and say that I wanted to build a ladder there. Would that maybe help? Would having those ladders there encourage them to finish the build? I don't know. I also sincerely hope they can't drown. I'm still pretty sure they can't, but it is always a bit of a worry that, you know, they might not come back up. Either way, I think this one is doing pretty well. It's about halfway done. I'm not going to worry too much about decorating this or anything. Although I am... No, they are still building more there. You're swimming over to build that ladder. And then I assume build that ladder. Invaders approaching. Hello. Oh boy. That's a lot of enemies. Right. Red team assemble. This is going to be a bit of a fight. Okay, the big guy's the priority. Oh god, time items are full already? Jeez, okay. That's a bit of a worry. Get the next big guy, please. Just take him out nice and quickly. Come on. There you go. Right, who's going to be next? Is anyone healing here? Doesn't look like it. Let's get the... Hold on. Focus on that guy. I want everybody to focus on that guy. Oh, come on. Just drop dead already. Right, next one is him. That one right there. Kill him. Quick as you can. And then that guy is going to be the last one. And that is... it. They're dead. We didn't seem to get anything particularly interesting from it, but they're dead. So I'll take it. How's the bridge going? Oh, wow. They're building it from the other side. Are we actually going to complete a bridge here? It kind of looks like we might. Which has me very excited. Because it means I can get rid of the ladders. Although I'm also not entirely convinced that we're going to need this. What are we going to do about town items then? Because we have so much stuff, basically. And we can't destroy it all because we don't have a stockpile for it. It's all inside chests. So I don't know. I really don't know what we're going to do about it, but hopefully this will get built either way. What are you doing? You're going down there? Then you're coming... Okay. I think you are just going to go build, right? You're building something. Okay, fair enough. I'll let them do what they're doing. That'll be fine. We do probably need to do something about this town item situation, though. Can I put a stockpile on top of that? Oh, I absolutely can. Okay. I would quite like to do that. How wide is this? I actually have no idea. That's 15. Let's just do a few stockpiles. So that if we do have extra stuff, it would go... No, because we have too many chests. They'll never put stuff in the stockpiles. I'm not really sure how we're going to get rid of items here. But we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Somehow. Because, like I said, I can't go in here. Because I can't just delete the stuff, can I? I can't drag that out of there and then delete it. So I think we are just going to have to... We're going to have to just sell a lot. Basically. Because we don't have the worth to get another Hearthling. And it's not like we can get the worth. And, well, we can just build stuff, I suppose. Yeah, you know what? Let's just build stuff. Let's get that little town set... Oh, hello. Goblin Warhorns. Oh, it's OGO. It's OGO. Finally. What's OGO's voice going to be? Oh boy. You know what? OGO is going to sound like an old-timey radio presenter. At last we come to place of great Chinese. Go forth, my minions. Go forth for OGO SKULLBONKER's glory. Oh, of course there is. For OGO. For shinies. Ruby-doo. Oh god. Take all the things. Right, yes. I can't do a Scooby-Doo voice, but that wasn't that close. That's just what that reminded me of. Let's start designing a sort of town center here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline it in this kind of dark red here. I want to outline this whole space in that nice dark red color, which is maybe a little bit excessive, I'll admit. But I think it'll look nice. So we'll outline all of that in that dark red color, just the whole way to here. I know we have to deal with the war in a second, but we might as well look pretty whilst we're dealing with the war. So yeah, that's going to be fine. Then I want to outline the top bit here in that dark blue color so that we are sticking with the blue theme, because I realize I may have slightly forgotten about the blue theme with the cover for the quarry there. So we'll go for the blue just around this. I think it looks nice anyway. It doesn't look too bad. Bring this all the way over to here. And bring this to there. And that's not a bad start, if I do say so myself. Then what we'll do is go for something in here. We have some clay, right? We could use some clay for this. Dark Mountain Mist could look quite nice in here. So let's go for that. Let's just go for a Dark Mountain Mist. Right there. And right there. And we're going to have to move that in just a second. But we'll go for this. And we'll go for this. And that should be fine. I would like to move this to that spot for a moment. And then that is all one building, right? Yeah. So that's fine. We can continue that in a little bit. Where is the war coming from? That's the real question. I don't think it's spawned yet, so I'm not going to know. That's fine. Another goblin horn song. Aha! There they are. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Goblin bully. Okay.
What? Human town dare display goblin honor token. Retribution!
Okay. Very well. Red team. Take the fight. So, hold on a minute. Those wolves might attack them. Are those wolves going to attack them? Yes. Makes my life easier. Slightly. Red team. Go kill the wolf. Then go kill the other wolf. Quick as you can. Then kill that guy. Then kill OGO himself. There we go. Alright. Let's, kill them one by one. Quick as you can. Focus on the little guy. Focus on the big guy. Come on, you can take him out. A lot of little guys in there, but they're all dying so quickly. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Wow. That was amazing. OGO Skullbonker falls to the ground. What? OGO Skullbonker defeated? What soothsayer say? What mountain say? What about Khan? What about next cycle? Mountain. Fight on. Okay. That voice really didn't work for when he died, but sure. I'll take it. Right, let's get back to construction then. I can't believe we just met. It was that easy to kill him. That's worrying that it was so easy. Why can I not place anything here? It doesn't seem to want to let me place any of this. There we go. Right, so that goes in there. Is that all the one material now? I feel like the material's changed. Yeah. Why did that happen? That's not what I wanted. I want the blue in there. It's done. The bridge is built. Just as we killed OGO, the bridge is built, which means we can get to the island. Which does actually mean that my construction over here of Giant Town Square is maybe a bit silly, but the bridge is done. It wasn't all that complicated after all, which is amazing news. A lot of you guys heading over here to eat at the moment. Anyone actually going to start construction here? That's my question, because I went a little bit over the top with construction, as you can see. We have the entire area, which is going to be paved with the clay bricks, which the potter is hopefully going to be working on already, or at least should be. Yeah, the potter is working on the clay bricks. No one has started digging. Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Not entirely sure how they're going to get out of there, because they might get stuck, but this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm excited to see this all get dug out so that we can replace it with a lovely blue outline. I know I originally had red in it, but I decided to change my mind and just go for the blue because I'm probably going to get rid of this and cover it with the same material and then like build a little shed around the entrance to the quarry because I think that might make a pretty good idea. Because I can just then absolutely cover it up with like that seamless thing. Can I just select this and remove that, please? Remove building. There we go. All right. So does that now mean I can go in there with this material and say that I want it to, like if I go to not foundations, is it foundations? Oh no, it would technically have to be a foundation, wouldn't it? That's a little tricky. What if I went in with some slabs such as this? Because it was Dark Mountain Mist is what I went for. So if I did that, and then I went in with floor, which is technically what we want, I could do this up to that point. And I could go from that point as well, and the whole way down to there. And then fill up all of this space. And fill up all of this as well. And that'll be good. Finished editing. Build. Start building. Pause the game, because we have invaders approaching. What do we got? More goblins, interestingly. Okay. Fair enough. Let's head out and kill them if we can, please. Red team, where are you? There you are. Okay. Interesting that they stopped outside as well. Oh, hello. Hold on. Kill their clerics. Definitely kill their clerics. There we go. Not kill those guys. These guys are actually a bit tougher than we've dealt with before. A little bit worrying. We might want to get more units as soon as we possibly can. That guy dead? Yes, he is. Okay, kill the archer. The archers are always a pain to kill, though, because they just keep running away, but having my own archers makes it relatively easy. There we go. All right, not bad. Oh, look at this go. This is going to take a while to do. This is going to be a bit of a lengthy project, but I look forward to it. What can we sell here, then? Because we do have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of wool that I feel like we're not using. So can I just sell a lot of that, please? I'll sell, like, most of it down to about 100. So, to there we go. That was a really unpleasant sound, by the way. I do apologize for that. That wasn't pleasant at all. We have the food. We don't have the net worth. That's fine. A cloaked... Oh! It was you! Well done, little town. You survive another night. OGO, his mountain, and his soothsayer are disappeared from the earth, but you remain. Do you celebrate? Yeah, it was pretty cool. To the great come the challenges of the great. Power seeks power. To defeat power is to invite the attention of more. My Khan has seen many years. He is ill. When his star falls, his men will look to the wilds to grow their honor. OGO's onus will pass to you and they will come. Will you fight with us? My Khan calls me home. Farewell, little town. To every equal, another day dawns. Interesting. So, that was someone from the Khan, I guess? Very interesting. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna set my, I'm gonna set Rad Team out here to defend that location. Because there's no point having them wander around inside. So having them sort of stand out there kind of makes sense, because it means most things do try to attack us here anyway. Because there's only really, they all spawn down this way, and these are the two entrances they go for. If something does spawn up that way, then we are a little bit screwed, but we'll be okay. We'll make it work. Everything should end up being okay. I do definitely feel like we need to... Are they going through the window? Of course they are. Of course they're going through the windows. I feel like this is a flawed design right here. I feel like I really could have come up with a bit of a better design for these buildings and not use those windows. But we'll not worry too much about that. That's probably fine. You know, I'll make it work. It's a pain, but whatever. You stop by with your wares. I would like to sell some things to you, if you wouldn't mind. I have in my possession a lot of stone. So I'm going to sell a lot of it. There we go. And I also possess a lot of cobblestone fence, which you can have all of. There you go. Man, I'm getting filthy stinking rich off of all of this, and I am very much okay with that. Very much okay with that. You guys are still, well, you are still going crazy with the mining there. When are they going to start putting in the floor, though? That's the real question. Also, what are you doing? Hey, buddy. How's it going? You alright there? Just enjoying the night? Yeah, you're just enjoying the night. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a lengthy project to mine all of this out, but I do actually look forward to it because I think it's going to look really nice in here. And to be honest, I think I'll probably end up getting rid of this building and building something else because this, like, we already have 2 of these. This was just put in there to increase the net worth and give people places to sleep. So yeah, eventually this building will be removed and replaced. But until then, we'll not worry too much about having that there. The one thing I'm concerned about, of course, is just getting the mining here done. And then obviously getting the quarry covered up as well, because we are going to need to put a little building here. Don't know what that building is going to be, but that building will need to have access through to the quarry, so we'll figure something out for that as well. But yeah, I do think this will look really nice. I also think that eventually we could maybe move item storage and the farms, because I think the farms could maybe be up here, and then item storage could be maybe over there or something, and then we'll move the shepherd's place over towards the farms. We'll move the trapper out to maybe up here or something, just so it's a little bit further away from everything. I know that that's really inefficient, having everything spread out, but I kind of like the idea of eventually pushing for aesthetics. So when it comes to putting the farms out here, I might just go for big farms, like big fields, rather than the efficient rows here. But we'd have so many of them that it would still be efficient. Alternatively, what I might just end up doing is massive fields like this, like 22 by 22 of this. That might be an idea. We'll see. But I think, ladies and gents, for the time being, I am gonna go ahead and just leave it there for today. We finally have the bridge. We defeated OGO. An Orcish war chief approaches the town. Okay.
You there. Adine told me of you. She said you defeated OGO SKULLBONKER.
Yeah, that's me.
The Red Kiln believes that advancement can only come from conflict between equals.
Are you making fun of my name?
Khan is no longer. And where one falls, those stronger and more cunning will rise.
This guy reminds me slightly of Palpatine.
Now that I am here, I see you are not yet worthy to face even the least of my camp chiefs. In your eyes flame not the lust for mastery.
The age of the Khan... I'm going to go with a different voice. The raspy thing's getting to me. The age of the Khan is over, but new light seeps from the horizon. We do as Sid bade, and respect the mark of the four colors. Place a scout gong, smelted by your metal worker, in your territory, to mark your readiness for battle. Okay, so I don't have to fight him if I don't want to. So, I'm not gonna fight him for a while. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan to me. So, ladies and gents, I am, gonna leave it there for today. So thank you kind of for watching. This has been Stonehearth Alpha something, part something. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.